Well, I don't think we're going to have any rain tonight in Philadelphia for Game 3 of this 4-game series, but you can see all the trees and shrubs around Citizens Bank Park swaying around. It is another windy night.
The players, well, they have been kind of dealing with these conditions for the last couple of days, and they're going to have to deal with it for at least one more.
Pat Burrell, there was a great ceremony prior to the start of today's ball game. John Middleton presented him with his Wall of Fame ring. How about that, huh?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Look at how beautiful that is.
Look at that baby.
Aaron Nola takes the mound. His stats this season, it's not very Aaron Nola-like. 0-3 with a 16 in the third innings with a 5.51 ERA. He's never started a season 0-3. And in his 3 starts, the Phillies have scored 2 runs total.
So here's Willy Adames. How has Willy Adames done against Aaron Nola in his career?
Let's just say he's got a bagel going right now, but trying to bust out, get something going.
That one pulled down the left field line. See, base hit.
Spoken into existence.
Gotta start talking more. The throw from Schwarber, who's out there tonight, was a pretty good one. Kyle Schwarber doesn't play in the field very often. Yeah, she made that close, but it's a 1-out double.
And that is the first career hit for Adames against Aaron Nola. He had been 0 for 16 against him.
Giants now have a runner in scoring position with only the 1 out for Jung-Hoo Lee.
Pulls that one into right center field. Base hit for Lee. Adames around third. He'll come in to score. And 3 batters in, the Giants take a 1-0 lead.
Say it with me, everybody. Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee. Who's hotter than this guy? Great read by Willy Adames on second base. The ball was just over Sosa's head, the second baseman for the Phillies. But he knew it was going to be over his head, and he took off like there was 2 outs.
Matt Chapman now the batter.
Chapman on the ground, up the middle, base hit Matt Chapman. Lee is going to stop as he comes hard around second. Rojas charged it aggressively with the 3rd straight Giants hit.
And this is somewhat of an inauspicious start.
He's trying to avoid a major first inning disaster here. He's given up 1 run already.
And that's
Giants with the bases loaded.
kind of been a problem for Nola for a while, not just this year, but the one big inning.
And that'll leave it up to Wilmer Flores now if the Giants are going to add on here in this first inning. Already ahead 1-0. Whoa, ball 4. And Wilmer Flores draws a bases loaded walk, picks up his major league leading 22nd RBI of the year. Lee scores.
It just looked like he was trying to overthrow those last few pitches, and he's just not commanding the baseball the way he typically does. And
here's Patrick Bailey now. Bailey swings, ground ball left side into the hole, sliding Turner can't get it. Out of his reach, into shallow left. Chapman scores. Right behind him is Ramos. Hill scores standing up. Bailey delivers, and the Giants now have a 4-0 lead in the first.
really surprised at some of the overplayment. I mean, this had Trey Turner all the way behind second base, but he was not able to get to it because he was shading him up the middle.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Side is retired, but a lot of damage done as the Giants score 4 in the first. They do it with 4 hits.
See Robbie Ray is trying to become the Giants' first Giants pitcher to win his first 4 starts in a season since Tim Lincecum did it in 2010.
Trey Turner will lead off against Robbie Ray. The
left side, Adames has it, throws on the run, 1 hop, not in time.
Trey got a great break out of the box. I don't know if it was he was off balance or whatnot with the swing, but he's able to leg it out. And it is an infield hit. Maybe that's a start for the Phillies here against Robbie Ray.
And now the Phillies have the bases loaded with none out. This is where if you're Robbie Ray, you try and stay out of that really big inning.
It's the one thing you say, you get a big lead right out of the chute, you're like, okay, don't walk people. What do? You give up infield single and then 2 walks.
Nick Castellanos, he's got the only grand slam of the year for the Phillies.
A swing and a pop-up. Over on the right side, Fitzgerald going out, gets called off now by Yastrzemski, and Yaz will make the catch.
But a big out for the Giants, and hopefully JT can pick up Casty.
Ball 4 forces in a run. 3 walks in the inning. The Phillies are on the board. Phillies walk percentage with runners in scoring position is tops in Major League Baseball.
Sosa has never faced Robbie Ray.
Here we go again. Robbie Ray again falling behind, not making things easy on himself. 32 pitches in this inning.
Ball 4, he forced in another run. It's a 4-2 game. 4 walks in the inning for Robbie Ray.
Phillies have scored twice now. They still have not had a base hit other than the infield single to start the inning. He struck him out with a hard slider. An agonizing first inning for Robbie Ray, but the Giants still lead 4-2.
Adames, he started that first inning rally.
Swing and a miss. 3rd strikeout for him. Runner goes. Pitch strike. Throw to second base. Oh, what a beauty. That was a thing of beauty. Rafael Marchand, electric with his toss to second base. There are 2 outs.
Matt Chapman leads off for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He got him. Changeup. That is strikeout number 1,800 in the career of Aaron Nola.
Swing and a miss. Make that 43. 5 strikeouts. A 10-pitch inning. So he had 12 in the second, 10 in the third, and we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Phillies are within 2, and Aaron Nola seems to have found something here. Castellanos leads it off. He lines one into left field, a base hit.
And he'll start the 3rd inning with just the 2nd hit of the game for the Phillies.
Out to right, not that deep. Yastrzemski coming in. It's a fair ball. It kicked up some chalk. Castellanos just kept on going, and he's over at 3rd. 1st and 3rd with 1 man down.
The Phillies already 0 for 5 tonight with runners in scoring position. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We'll go to the 4th. It's 4-2. Rojas nearly sliding too far past the bag, but with his great speed, able to advance on even a relatively shallow fly ball. Now to bring up Bryce Harper. Harper's got 2 walks tonight. He swings and belts it deep right field, and this game is tied. Bryce Harper unloads and lines one into the lower seats in right field. It's his 4th home run of the season.
And Robbie Ray, I guess, decided, you know what? I haven't thrown a strike to him yet. I'm going to throw him a strike. Probably sorry he did.
Leave it to the showman. He really comes up big in so many situations. You get closer and closer. Nola can be as efficient in his last 3 innings. Really efficient. 12, 10, and 11. And
that one pulled past Harper down the right field line. Base hit Jung-Hoo Lee. He's going to test Castellanos. Another double for Jung-Hoo Lee.
And a big at bat right now for Matt Chapman.
Chapman to center field, kind of a sinking liner. That's going to get down for a hit. Lee will have to stop at 3rd. The throw is a terrible one, and now Lee breaks for the plate, and he'll score. Ball kicked into the dugout. Chapman goes over to 3rd. Giants back ahead 5-4.
if anything, he has to keep the ball down and throw to the cutoff man, and he just launches it. I mean, it almost like he didn't have a grip on it.
And back-to-back walks as the command issues come up again, and that is going to be it for Nola, who's going to depart with the bases full. And 1 out here in the 6th, and he's going to be relying on Jose Ruiz to get him out of trouble.
Jose Ruiz is the new pitcher.
That is high, ball 4. He's walked in the run, and Adames did an excellent job there, not going back out of the strike zone. It's 6-4.
So that's 4 runs tonight between the two teams that have scored with bases loaded walks. So here's Jung-Hoo Lee.
Goes after the first pitch, drives one to left. Schwarber is there. Tagging at 3rd, Fitzgerald. Here comes the throw, cut off. Fitzgerald scores. The other 2 runners both tag. It's 7-4.
So now you have runners at 2nd and 3rd for Matt Chapman.
And the 1-0 hit in the air, right center. Rojas is over and waiting. He will make the catch. Sides retired, but the Giants score 2 more.
7-4 Giants, and Joe Ross and the first 2 now have reached in this top of the 7th. 6th walk drawn by the Giants tonight. Now Wilmer Flores.
Flores into center field. That's another hit for Flores. Ramos, and Marsh stumbles. Ramos comes around 3rd. He'll score. Around to 3rd, Wade. I don't know what happened with Brandon Marsh. He just fell down. It's 8-4.
Now Tyler Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald out to right center field toward the gap and into the gap. It's down for another hit for Fitzgerald. Wade scores. It's a double for Tyler Fitzgerald. 9-4 Giants.
Giants continue to add on here late in the ball game.
Giants are 5 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Yastrzemski out to left center field. Put another one in that column. Flores will score. Fitzgerald right on his heels. He had to make sure he didn't catch him. And he scores. The Boo Birds are out in Philly. Yastrzemski knocks in 2. 11-4.
Bottom of the 9th inning, Spencer Bivens, who pitched a perfect 8. Here's Real Muto, 11-4 Giants. Strike 3 call right over the outside corner.
Phillies fans, one last thing to boo about tonight. The Giants finish off an 11-4 victory.